you know, it's just, I don't know, having a narcissist as a fucking president, again, is I think that's enough for me. I don't need to fucking be dealing with it in, like, my personal life. I was just thinking the other day, I had this depressing thought, like, we have not had a president that could deliver a speech that wasn't embarrassing since Obama.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He was the founder and leader of ISIS.
The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat al-Qaeda.
We were in the compound for approximately 2 hours. We took highly sensitive material and information.
Yet his death does not mark the end of our effort.
These savage monsters will not escape their fate.
There's no doubt that al-Qaeda will continue to pursue attacks against us. We must, and we will, remain vigilant at home and abroad. As we do, we must also reaffirm that the United States is not and never will be at war with Islam.
Baghdadi and the losers who worked for him, in some cases, they were very frightened puppies. In other cases, they were hardcore killers. Operation.
Let us remember that we can do these things not just because of wealth or power, but because of who we are. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. May God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place. God bless America. Thank you.
Do you realize that? We had this flim-flam guy, followed by a guy who should have been in a home, back to the flim-flam guy. I was reading excerpts of this fucking interview Trump did with Time magazine, and they were interviewing him. And they're going like, yeah, hey, you said that you were going to end the Russia-Ukraine war in one day. And he goes, well, you know, the war's been going on 3 years. You can't. Yeah, but you said you were going to do that. And he goes, I was speaking in jest. He's like, yeah, it's just fucking around. I was saying what I needed to say, man, right? And then he goes, you know, you guys didn't come at Joe Biden like this. You didn't interview him like this. They go, actually, we did. And he goes, huh? And they go, no, we did. He goes, yeah, I know. He did terrible. He walked out of the interview. Like, this guy is like mentally ill. Like, how fucked in the head are you that you just admitted that you had no idea that they interviewed him, and to the same guy, not even 15 seconds later, you go, yeah, I know. I know that thing I just said I didn't know about. And said, huh? Now I'm saying I know it, and now I'm just saying he did terrible. I'm not going to make up the fact that he walked out of the interview, which he didn't do. But you got to hand it to the guy. That has worked for him.
What's your message for them?
Well, if I didn't align myself with both of them, you'd never have a deal. You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? That doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America. And for the good of the world, I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, you know, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes.
That is somehow fucking worked for him. And these people fucking love him. And the more he lies and the more he fucks things up, the more excited they are. I do not get it.
Is there anything that would disqualify Donald Trump?
Absolutely not. Nope.
Not a thing.
Nothing. I don't care if he grabs by the blankety blank blank. No, absolutely not.
I didn't get excitement about Joe Biden. Just, I'm excited about Joe Biden. Why? Because he's not Donald Trump. It's like, that's the best we got? These last 10 years and these people that have been in the White House have been terrible for everybody in this fucking country. Unless you're super rich, evidently.
This country,
I'm
that's
with
back
all the
to you
respect to you.
far more than a lot of people said
wearing
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today,
have you said thank
even
you?
today.
If we finally beat Medicare,
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
It's the little things, people. It's the little, like, at this point, with how fucking depressing the leadership in this country, which is really not leadership, it's just they're leading by dividing. The shit that these guys are doing, they are setting race relations back to like 1965. And the fact that everyone, meaning my people, white people who don't think that way, are sitting by passively allowing this to happen. And I'm talking about Republicans too, because they always try to make like everybody out like they're wearing this red MAGA hat and they don't know how to spell. That's just media bullshit. Those aren't the people that got that guy elected. Staunch Republicans, you know, I believe in the ideology of the right. That's what gets that guy elected. All right? What gets fucking Sleepy Joe elected is not that chick sitting on the ground screaming, no! It's staunch, what do you call them? Like diehard liberals. Just voting blue, right? And, you know, I don't know. I'm wondering, is anybody who like, just are voting for the Republican ideology, not necessarily this guy, are you concerned at all by how much he seems to just overtly hate people who aren't white, and the level of pain and the wounds that are not healed that he's going and reopening? I just don't understand. I understand it. I understand because I grew up with narcissists, so I understand like that's how they feel feelings, is like literally hurting people. I just don't get it. And I don't think that that has any place in either political ideology, and that everybody collectively should be like, hey, man, you know, you want to have a conservative ideology, that's fine. But to be like pandering to fucking racism is not good for this country. It's not good for anybody. And it's astoundingly ignorant. And you need to stop it because it's depressing everybody, you know? And we all have our ways of dealing with it. Some people go on YouTube and learn how to tie a tie.